changing. Hello.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Okay, hold on a second.
We're
off to an auspicious start. Well, you're here too now. Sorry about that. We were, eager to get up here. And unprepared as usual. Unprepared, I see.
These things sometimes happen.
Yes, I'm Danny Gregory. This is JJ Gregory, and we are here to draw with thee. So it was nice to see all the things that people are grateful for.
It was. It was nice to take time out of that holiday that we celebrate here in America on Thursday in November and be together with our global Draw With Me family.
And now we are in the fully official holiday season. It has begun.
It's
going to continue. And then it'll stop eventually.
It's begun to look a lot like Christmas.
It has looked like Christmas on and off since
July.
Since July.
Really since the end of Halloween.
So yes. But we are moving on from that, and we are going to, I don't know, is there anything particular that you want to talk about?
Do you want to talk about Make It Anyway? Present for your consideration?
I've heard of
Look
that.
on the back, it's Danny and Twiggy. So
most importantly.
Yes, but it is available for purchase. This is a collection of Danny's best essays.
Thank you.
More essays on creative living. Yes. So, as they say in the North Pole, it makes a great stocking stuffer.
It's hardcover.
Yeah. It is.
So I think it goes under the tree.
Maybe, yes.
But a lot of people have said that they are buying multiple copies, partly because I've been telling them to, but people have been buying multiple copies to give to other people, to get them,
I think it is
inspired.
a nice gift. And our gift to you is that we're making it as inexpensive as possible. Our revenue on this, 1 cent, 1 penny. We wanted to make it free. However, it's a print-on-demand kind of dealio on Amazon. And basically, Jeff Bezos will make his coins, and we will make 1 penny. 1 penny. So it's basically free. It's as cheap as it can be.
Yes.
So, take advantage of that before the holidays, because I don't know how many other...
The price is going to go up dramatically after the holidays.
It is going to go up. I mean, in fairness to us, you put a lot of work into this. So, we wanted to do something a little special and make it available at the lowest cost possible. Some people have expressed reservations about purchasing on Amazon, but that's just how the print-on-demand situation works. So, beyond our control, I would say. But yeah. Check it out. Buy one for yourself. Get one for everyone you love, and spread the word. The Danny Gregory word, or words, many words.
Many words.
Make it anyway. I'll put a link in the chat, but I think is in the description.
So Make It Anyway the idea is really, if you come up with excuses not to be creative, make it anyway. That's the book in a nutshell. And I think that's kind of our spirit here on Draw With Me, which is, it doesn't really matter if you're amazingly good at making art, make it anyway. It doesn't really matter if you don't have the skills yet, do it anyway. This is how you learn, this is how you improve. And our focus here on Draw With Me has always been that it's a fun process. It's fun to spend an hour drawing. You did it when you were 6, and you can do it at whatever age you are now. And, if you don't like what you did afterwards, throw it out. But hopefully you'll have a good time doing it, and we're going to make it fun. All right. So today is also, I discovered, Shelter Pet Day? I forget the exact. It's some kind of some made-up holiday, and it is basically to celebrate, to acknowledge shelter pets, animals who are waiting to be adopted by some family that wants to have a new friend, a new best friend. our dog Clover came from a shelter, and she's a perfect dog in every way. So
she didn't really come from a shelter. She came from a breed specific rescue group. But I think the point is adopt, don't shop, right? Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah, unless you want Twiglet, in which case you have to pay for her. But,
sadly, Twiglet was shopped.
But no, I've basically every dog I've had, with the exception of a couple, have been from shelters. And in New York, it just became really difficult to get a dog in a shelter. So at one point, we got a dog from a breeder. But generally, dogs from shelters are great dogs. And so today what we're going to do is we have found half a dozen dogs that are all up for adoption here in Phoenix, where we live. So if you live in Phoenix and you want to adopt a dog, you're in luck. You're going to see some really nice dogs. But even if you're not, the idea really is to
shine a light on
these
and
dogs.
I will say, dogs are probably our favorite thing to draw on this show, and it's been a while, so we didn't need that much of a nudge. But I am happy we're talking about shelter dogs who really just want to be loved. I mean, they're going to love you back so hard if you give them a home. They know you rescued them.
Yes,
but
a lot of you have shelter pets. I see.
Yes.
So we're going to do 6 portraits. So what I'm planning to do is on my page here, we're going to have 6, and here's the first one, Jep. And JJ has some little information about Jep, some story behind Jep, what Jep is like. And you can also listen to the leaf blowers while we begin.
Oh, extra leaf blower, like right in the window where I'm sitting. Oh boy.
Sorry about that. Yes, hopefully you can hear us over the leaf blowers.
Yep, it's a thing. It's a thing.
So anyway, I'm planning to do 3 rows of 2 drawings. So I think I'm going to draw each one in a square. And I'm just going to go boom, 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 boom. But I'm going to start with Jep. And I'm going to use a brush pen, and then I'm going to come back with some watercolors. And I'm just going to draw a little frame for Jep to live in.
All right, so in case anybody didn't hear that, you're going to do 6 dogs today. So if you're planning your page...
6 dogs.
6 dogs.
So that means we have, 7 or 8 minutes, I would say. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to draw all of them, and then I'm going to come back and do watercolors of them. So without further ado, let's have a look at Jep.
So Jep, I can tell you a little about him. He is a male young rat terrier.
Rat terrier.
A rat terrier, yeah. So, you can see the terrier look about him. Mm-hmm. See those balls in the background? Classic terrier territory.
Sure, he's a very fetching fellow.
Whoever wrote these stories is a poet. Let me just say,
it's either a poet or it's AI.
Jep is the Lone Ranger of Sassville, rated R for rough behavior. In a world full of pack dogs and polite tail wags, one dog dares to walk alone. He pulls, he pouts, he refuses to share his toys. Meet Jep, a misunderstood genius with a leash and a dream. Wow. He's not here to make friends, he's here to make statements. So, he doesn't play well with others, he doesn't do cuddles, but he does do drama, suspicious glances at strangers, high-speed leash chases, and emotional breakthroughs over peanut butter. I mean, I don't know if they're really they're
not selling it.
Yeah, they're not teeing this up for him to get adopted. It does say he's got the soul of a misunderstood poet, the swagger of a retired rock star, and the leash manners of a caffeinated toddler. He's got the attitude of a cat and the emotional availability of a houseplant. Wow.
Man, that they're not giving him a leg up at all.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, so he needs our help.
Yeah,
Jep needs our help. And what is up with this shelter? That's not good.
Yeah, no. They said if Jep were a movie, he would not be on Lifetime. Because Jep does not do basic cable.
Wow. Okay. All right, Jeff. So you're a handful.
Yeah.
Some people like that in a dog.
You know, he's
High-spirited.
spirited. Yes, he's
spirited.
spirited.
Yeah, he's spirited. He's spirited, and he's got nice nostrils.
He probably needs a bit more exercise. You know, that from the dog training programs I've watched, a lot of dogs that have problematic behavior, it's because they just aren't getting enough to do, right? Like, you can't just take a spirited dog.
Dog's like a job.
Well, I mean, a terrier has a lot of, imperatives in its biology to say, I've got to run, I've got to chase, I've got to
catch rats.
But, so you might need to like get this dog on a treadmill.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully somebody will adopt him who didn't read the copy.
Dolphy Mew said often the hyper ones are super smart too. This is very true.
That's true. I mean, our dog Clover has a lot of energy and has a lot of intelligence too.
Yeah, she's
Doesn't necessarily mean she wants to do what we want her to do, but
yeah. But I mean, her adoption story could have read a lot like Jeb's. Like, she was real cute and very young when we got her, which is unusual to get such a young hug puppy from a rescue. And I said to the foster, why aren't you keeping her? Because I think the organization sort of assumed it would be a foster fail, and they just said, she's too much for our other dog. Like, she's pretty extra. And indeed, she has terrorized Twiggy a little bit, but I mean, she's learning. She goes to school. But we have to train her. She had to learn what was expected of her.
You got to put a bit of work into a dog.
Yeah.
To make it your own.
She's still learning. It's the process.
Right, I thought I was going to wait, but I think I'm just jumping right into adding some color.
Okay. You made him a bit greener than I would have pictured.
It'll change when it dries a bit, I hope. I actually had a bit of contamination on my watercolor, but...
Speaking of colors, or lack thereof, has everyone seen the Pantone color of 2026? Do you know about this? The company Pantone every year promotes a specific shade as the color of the year. And this year, they just released the exciting news that the color is white.
White.
White. Is that a color?
It's not even a color.
Is that a color at all?
Is that a political statement? I don't know. I find it troubling.
I honestly,
totally unimaginative.
We only heard about it just before we started the show, and I think I'm still a little at a loss. I'm not. My words are failing me because I don't really know what to say about it. Yeah, cloud white. Not a color.
What is it called? Cloud Walker, which is even like a pompous. It's like they put all the thought into the name rather than into the into the choice.
I mean, I'm not going to judge it. But it's things that make you go,
Yeah.
It falls into that category. Things that make you go, Yes, they picked white. They picked white.
Yeah.
They sure did.
All right, I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and fix him up at the end. We'll be back. We'll be back, Jep.
See you later, Jep.
See ya. All right, I'm going to move on, and we're going to go on to Ruby. That's a cute dog.
I like the name Ruby for a dog too.
Look at that dog.
I have a delay.
What do you think? Still not seeing it?
Still not.
There you go.
Oh, Ruby.
It's a cute dog, right?
Come on, Underbite. That's as cute as you can be.
Kind of a round head.
Yeah, that's a cutie. All right, I can tell you some stuff about Ruby while we're getting going here.
Yeah, they better have some better stuff to say about Ruby than they did about Jep.
I mean, the what, guys?
I think they said this was a French bulldog, but it looks to me more like it's just a kind of a bulldog.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. All right, Ruby is 5 to 7 years female, French bulldog.
Does it look like a French bulldog to you?
Yeah.
A bulldog.
Oh no,
What?
no, God, I hate this. My family was moving and couldn't take me with them.
That's sad.
I could just like die now. I'm a sweet and friendly girl. I love meeting new people. I enjoy playing fetch and going for walks, but also snuggling. I get along with male dogs, but I'm not too fond of female dogs, my size. I get along with humans of any age, but I do not get along with cats. My ideal family would have experience with bullies and be willing to help me get to a healthy weight. I deserve all the love in the world, and I'm anxious to meet my new family who will give that to me. My breed is accurate. I have papers. And, oh man. Oh, jeez. That breaks my heart. Oh, family moving and couldn't take. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is sad. Wonder where they were moving to. Down the street?
Well, you know what? I think Ruby's going to get snatched up.
Yeah, that's a cute dog.
Yeah, she's real cute.
People like a French bulldog, even though I really doubt that this is a French bulldog.
She has papers.
Yeah. Well, is that all there is to say about her?
Yeah.
That's enough.
We could make up some other stories. She needs to go on a diet. She needs to get on the treadmill.
She's a little beefy.
She's a little beefy. Look at her cute little paws, though. Oof, so cute. Man, I love dogs. I love them all.
She looks a little, like kind of a cartoon bulldog,
Because of the teeth?
Yeah, I guess so.
Teethums?
I like this coloring that she has, too.
Yeah, she's cute. I like the red collar.
I worked in a shelter when I was 11. But it was back in the days when they were much quicker to exterminate dogs.
Danny, stop that. Just don't even do this.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Sad reality.
Oh.
Well, also, nowadays people are, there's much more of a drive for people to have their animals neutered, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Back in the day, you used to have a dog that just wandered the streets, basically.
Yep. And then she had 2 litters, too.
Yeah. Go figure.
We're not exactly sure who the father was. But we think it was a dog.
Yeah, I think Ruby's going to get adopted real fast. I don't think that anyone's going to sleep on that. Probably be like a bidding war. Plus, I think people who like French bulldogs are very attached to the breed. It's sort of, it's a story as old as time. Like, you really have a soul breed or a soul dog, and then you know.
I think it's the most popular kind of dog in America right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Frenchie?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cute.
I'm gonna come and fix up her eyes once she's nice and dry. Okay, so
yeah, she kind of looks blind in your depiction.
well, she needs pupils. So she'll get pupils once she's nice and dry. All right, let's have a look who we have next. Oh,
Ruby, I'll miss
Molly.
you. All right, let me look at my notes. Who is it? Molly?
Molly.
Oh my gosh.
Cute, huh?
So cute. All right, Molly is female, short coat Chihuahua.
She looks a little bit like Jep.
She's a puppy.
Look at the size of those ears, though.
She is a puppy.
She's part bat, I think. Part fruit bat.
We don't have any real story on her.
No?
No. I mean, because she's a puppy, I guess, right?
I guess they didn't apply AI to manufacture a story about her. Lucky her. The story of Jep is another reason to have issues with AI. It's a cute nose, a brown nose.
Yeah, and green eyes.
Yeah, she looks a little bit like Penny, our grand dog.
A little. Penny doesn't have quite that ear structure. And, you know, Chihuahuas have a lot of variety in the...
Well, do you remember one time on Draw With Me we drew all the varieties of Chihuahuas?
No, I don't remember
Yeah, we drew like, I think there were like 6 or 8 different varieties.
Well, yeah, because you get long hair, short hair.
Yeah.
A lot of different colors.
Ay, Chihuahua.
I'd take her home.
She doesn't look like a troublemaker, but that might just be the photography.
You know, she can be deceptively
She could be muy caliente.
spicy. So Kate, who's a regular in the chat, said she volunteers at a shelter where she lives, and she does drawings of the shelter dogs to help them get adopted.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Isn't that nice?
That's a great idea. I mean, I'm sure that helps to get them adopted. If you know they come with a nice drawing. Her eyes are an interesting color.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of popular, I feel like Chihuahuas are maybe. I feel like that you see more of them than any other dog.
You do in shelters.
Well, yeah, sadly, that's true.
And pit bulls.
Pit bulls, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pit bull doesn't even really mean anything anymore, I think. There's a lot of different dogs that are called pit bulls.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think so?
No.
All right, I think we're ready to move on. I'm going to come back to all these dogs.
You kind of knocked Molly out pretty fast.
Well, this is just first draft. We're going to come back once everything dries.
Okay.
And we're looking at Weldon here.
Weldon, all right. I'll get Weldon's story together.
Weldon is a pug.
Oh my goodness. Let's go get him.
Weldon is a pug.
All right. Weldon is young. 1 to 5 years, male pug. Let's see, he's got a story. He's a charming mix of energy, personality, and pure heart. This quirky boy is playful, affectionate, and happiest when he's near his people. He's a total shadow dog who loves to follow his person from room to room. If you work from home or spend lots of time around the house, Weldon will be your biggest fan and constant companion. He's crate trained, potty trained, and great on a leash, whether it's a solo stroll or a group walk with dog friends. He does beautifully. He enjoys being outside, playing with people, and soaking up attention. He's not much into toys, but his goofy grumbles and happy little barks when you're eating or talking will keep you smiling. He is friendly with other dogs, though he can get a bit too enthusiastic. Still working on his manners until he's neutered.
Sounds like a pug.
He's patient with kids, affectionate with adults, and just an all-around lovable character. I mean, there's no way Weldon is going to last for more than a minute.
Yeah, pugs.
Who wouldn't want this adorable creature to come into their house?
By the way, there are links to all these dogs if you want to know more, or if you want to maybe adopt one. They're all in the description below. You'll find links.
Not everybody wants a pug. You didn't want a pug. I had to talk you into it. And now we have 2. So
Yeah.
if you get 3 pugs, it's called a grumble. I think that's the cutest thing ever.
Pugs have a lot of personality.
They do. Pugnacious. And you see you have a lot of practice drawing pugs.
I do.
All their little foldies.
I drew one yesterday. I drew 2 yesterday, actually.
Is it the ones that are here?
Yes.
They're so cute. You get at drawing pugs.
Pugs are also not that hard to draw, and it's important when you get a dog to be able to draw them and to draw them often, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're like the artist's muse. Weldon. Anyone thinking about getting a pug, I will warn you, they shed. They're the sheddingest dogs, I think, of all dogs I've ever known. We call it their sparkle. Their little hairs are, they're short-haired, but it's kind of stiff, and they weave into a fabric so that even if you get the dog hair roller tape thing, they don't count. You just have to accept you're basically wearing a pug.
You'll notice that we wear a lot of like tan and I just got a new sweater.
You can't see my sweater right now. It is pug colored.
Well done. Well done. So most of these dogs have basically people names.
That's true. That's actually, I mean,
sort of a thing now. I think that's generally true.
Yeah.
I remember I had a dog named Frank, and people were always like, why would you name your dog Frank? And nowadays it's such a common thing.
Yeah. My sister's dog is a gorgeous dog, a beautiful Aussie, and is such a just lovely dog. Anyway, she is named Luna, which, as I understand it, is the #1 dog name.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
There are a lot of Lunas out there.
I thought it was named after your sister because she's a lunatic.
Well, my brother-in-law is into astronomy, so it was moon-based naming.
But they didn't name any of their other dogs after planets. Well, they do. They have a dog named Uranus. All right, we'll come back to Weldon.
Weldon, I miss ya. Come back soon.
All right, Weldon. Well done.
Who's next?
Next, we have Otto.
Another human name.
Otto's a slightly different animal.
Uh-oh. What's going on with Otto? Let me get my notes. Aww. He's a senior. He's
monocular.
Yeah. But the story says, being blind doesn't slow him down one bit. He navigates the world with confidence, curiosity, and a whole lot of charm. He's always up for an adventure, whether it's discovering new paths, investigating new smells, or just following the sound of your voice. And when the exploring is done, Otto is on the hunt for the best lap to snuggle in. If you're looking for a sweet, brave companion who will fill your days with love and your home with warmth, Otto might just be your perfect match. Yeah, he's a cutie.
Wonder what happened to him.
I mean, he does look like he has the, oh man, now my brain, what's the name of that actor? Marty Feldman. He's got the little Marty Feldman on the other eye. So these things sometimes happen, but you can see the other eye is like a little, like thyroid bulgy.
Oh, you think he had like a disease? Could be.
Well, I think when you have, I mean, pugs have this. When you have eyes that stick out, they get easily injured.
That's right. Didn't your pug walk into a cactus?
Yeah, sure did. when I was moving apartment and my uncle was taking care of her, and she got a cactus needle in her eyeball. But she didn't lose the eye, but she always had a scar there.
Really? Mm-hmm. Did it affect her vision?
Probably.
What do you mean probably? You didn't know? You couldn't tell? Did you walk into doors and stuff?
I just realized I'm wearing my sweater inside out.
Nice.
There you have it.
So there's Otto with one eye, binocular. I realize we have 3 Chihuahuas, or Chihuahua adjacent dogs now.
Well, as we said before, they're common shelter animals, unfortunately.
It could also be because we're close to Mexico.
I think it's just kind of the case everywhere.
Well, you were once attacked by a bush full of Chihuahuas.
Yeah, feral Chihuahuas. It was terrifying.
Big old eye.
Yeah, it's big enough to make up for the lack of one missing.
And Otto's nose is kind of like exactly the same as his eye. Like the same size, kind of same color. All right, we're going to come back to Otto. He needs
some dry time.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at who we have next. Up on the docket, our last contestant is Ridley.
All right, let me see what's going on with Ridley. Oh, Ridley. So Ridley is 5 to 7 years, male, boxer, and black lab. Cute mix.
He's cute.
His story is, I'm a soulful, affectionate pup who craves connection, safety, and a place to truly belong. Oh, no. So his early years were tough. He was adopted as a puppy and thought he'd found his forever home, but things didn't quite go as planned. My first 5 years were full of changes and uncertainty, and eventually I was brought back to the shelter. It was a tough time, but since I've moved into a foster home where I'm learning what it means to feel safe and loved, I've made huge strides in building trust and confidence. At 6-year-old, I have the maturity and manners of an adult dog, but don't let that fool you. I still have that inner puppy sparkle, a curiosity and joy that comes alive when I'm given new experiences, fun toys, and time to explore. I love outdoor adventures, cozy spaces filled with pillows and blankets, and keeping busy with my favorite chew and squeaky toys. Belly rubs and booty scratches aren't just my favorite. They're how I feel loved, comforted, and safe. And I have no problem making sure that my people know when it's time for affection. I'm treat motivated and eager to learn, making me easy to train and excited to work with people who want to help me continue growing.
That's sweet. Ridley.
I'm looking for a calm adults-only home with no other pets. A big yard or access to outdoor exploration would help. I'm the most loyal companion you could ask for. Aw, sweetheart.
We should just do this every week and just get all these dogs adopted.
I mean, you love drawing dogs. You know, inevitably, before the end of the show, somebody's going to say, what about cats? So we'll do cats. We'll do a cat sesh soon.
I'm waiting for someone to say that I make all the dogs look like me.
Yeah, we haven't. Somebody did already ask, though, about the pen you used in the intro. We always get a question about the pens.
In the intro?
You know, the dip pen in the pre-roll thing.
Yeah, again, you'll find a description of all these pens in the thing, in the description, but that is a G-nib.
Yes, somebody answered for
good.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ridley's real cute. He really is. He does look like a perfect mashup between a black lab and a boxer. He definitely has the characteristics of both.
Both nice dogs.
Great dogs.
My father's family, they always had boxers, lots and lots of boxers.
But then in the end, a French bulldog, right?
I think so. I think but my sister has a boxer, so. He has nice eyes, too.
Ridley.
All right, that's Ridley. Let's go back to Jep. Going back to Jep now, if you're
Gonna
ready.
give him some pupils.
Jep needs to get some more detail. Jep looks like a bit of a maniac in my drawing. But I kind of was getting maniac vibes from him, so.
Well, the description really kind of did
Yeah.
him dirty. Made him sound like he's possessed.
Yeah. Okay. What else does he need? He's still a bit wet.
Still?
Yeah.
You need to hit him with the hairdryer?
No, I think I'm just going to let him sit again. And I'm just going to move on to Ruby. I'll come back.
Do you think he's kind of wet because it's so cold in here today? People have commented on your burly sweater. We are broadcasting from Phoenix, Arizona.
Where
It's not usually cold.
It is a dangerously cold 55 degrees here.
I mean, that's cold for us. And when we got up this morning, there was a little frost on the yard.
I was sitting in the hot tub and steam was coming out of it. Brutal. It was unseasonably freezing.
It's cold for us. Of course, it warms up to 75 and is sunny during the day. But our house holds the cold. It's designed to keep heat out. It's older construction for Phoenix, so we have these block walls, and they are good at, when it's very hot in the summer, keeping the house cool. But it's also good at, in the winter, keeping the house cool. So we have little space heaters everywhere.
The dogs cluster around them.
They basically
Sit right on them.
try to edge each other. The one will go, and then it's soon somebody's going to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, Deb Peterson just said it's 4 degrees in southern Minnesota. Oh, that is cold. I think it was the low, when we got up this morning, it was 46 here, which is cold for us.
That explains why we don't live in northern Minnesota.
That's very cold. Look, we lived in the East Coast for a long time, and
We served our sentence.
yeah, one polar vortex too many. We were kind of had to be done with that.
There's a reason that old people live in Arizona. It's because you come to your senses with age, and
You're like, I got to have a
I'm
sunny place before I kick. It is nice. You're a little off screen, sorry.
All right, Ruby. I think you're looking better now. Feeling better?
Ruby, I bet you're already adopted.
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm wasting my time drawing you. Let's go on and have a look at Molly. That Molly.
Molly.
That's a cutie. She definitely needs pupils.
Don't we all? I think I might have to retrieve a dog. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
All right, now she looks cuter.
Look at this baby. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh, baby.
All right. There we go. I think she needs a nice colored background. Maybe purple.
Someone's asking about your paper. Is it a mixed media or is it watercolor paper?
Yeah, this is just a mixed media sketchbook.
I mean, you kind of use mixed media for Draw With Me because you never really decide until you're in the moment what you're going to use.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly like drawing in ink on watercolor paper. It's okay, but I don't love it unless it's hot press. But this mixed media handles watercolor. It handles India ink pretty well, not incredibly well, not as good as some paper. And it uses the brush pen, works well on it, colored pencils. I would say there are better types of paper for every individual medium. You know, there's better paper for drawing with pencils on. There's better paper for drawing with ink on. But when it comes to all of them, because I tend to use lots of different materials.
But if you know you're using watercolor, you would make a different choice.
If I was just using watercolor, but I rarely do. I mean, I almost always mix media, so therefore mixed media.
What about watercolor pencils? Those are always fun. I haven't seen you use a watercolor pencil in a long time.
I kind of use them again, mixed in with other stuff. I'm going to go back to Jep here just briefly because I want to put his background in and let it dry. I was just working on my watercolor palette the other day. Yesterday, in fact. Just getting it's time for refilling, you know, the pans, and I have like a list of swatches. This thing of swatches that I have. And I realized I'd never written down what the names of all the different paints are. So I'm getting ready for a workshop, so I needed to do that. But there's something satisfying about kind of revisiting all your paint and just sort of checking in with it.
And what kind of watercolors are you using? Winsor & Newton's?
These are Winsor & Newton Cotman. They're not...
Oh, the Cotmans.
Yeah, so they're not the professional Winsor & Newtons. They are the Cotmans. But this set that I have, if it was Winsor & Newton, and I don't think Winsor & Newton makes one with this many paints in it, it would be, you know, $300 probably. But instead, I have a set that actually cost me nothing because Winsor Newton gave it to me, but that was just lucky.
I think what you just did on his white chest, it
Yeah.
helped, because you don't otherwise perceive the fact that he's got like a little bit of weedy hair. Like he looks smooth coated in your depiction.
Yeah. I think if he would dry, and for some reason he's taking forever to dry, if he dried, I would definitely go over the watercolor with a brown pencil.
Give him some-
a sienna pencil.
Yeah.
And just add some texture to him. Because you're right, he doesn't look fully formed. Let's have a look at Weldon now.
Oh, Weldon. Twiggy, would you like for us to add Weldon to the back?
No, we're not going there. Don't ask her opinion, because first of all,
She would say no.
She would definitely say no. Twiggy wants to be the dog.
Yeah, we kind of got Clover for Twiggy because we thought Twiggy really wanted a playmate. And it was pretty clear pretty much immediately that Twiggy would prefer to send her back.
Well, I've realized that people say like, "Oh, it's so nice that she has a sister." It's like, no, she's not a sister. She's
It's a competitor.
competitor. I like to just call her a colleague. It's like somebody you work with who's sort of annoying, but you have to get along with them because you work together, and that's sort of that's the relationship. But you and I were colleagues, and I annoyed you, so there you go. Look at us now. We're still colleagues. Colleagues with benefits.
Shane got a Presto pen.
Oh, right on.
You love that Presto pen. Right. Dolphy said, I grew up with a dog and ducks, and they loved cuddling together. My goodness.
Really? I think of ducks as being particularly cuddly.
I don't either. We sometimes get ducks that come visit us in the spring. And man, those guys are poopers.
I mean, I could see sleeping with ducks, particularly if they were
In the duvet?
plucked and stuffed into a duvet.
Danny.
But they're dinosaurs. And let's not forget that. All right, well then, I'm going to have to still leave you there because you're still not well done. Still have some room to go. Let's have a look at Otto. See, I don't really want to draw this disfiguring scar here.
Why? You gave him a pirate patch.
That's true. I think I'll just leave him as he is. Just has one eye. That's it. That's all there is to say about it. Move on.
Yeah, these things sometimes happen.
I think what color background I want to give him. Maybe a different kind of green. No, I'll give him pink.
Pink.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's actually alizarin crimson. See, one of the things I discovered when I was working on my paint palette and just checking each of my paints, and there were a couple of paints that I was like, I just can't seem to get these two paints to look different. Like every time I use them, they seem to end up being kind of interchangeable. So I studied them, I cleaned off the pans.
And you realize they were two the same paint?
I realized they were the same. Yeah, alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson is one of the offenders. I'm regretting painting this red.
Yeah,
I just painted Weldon red. I'm not sure what I was thinking.
No,
But
red's a nice color.
let's change it up.
Make it purple.
I'm making it orange.
Orange, nice.
All right, Otto, on your way. Let's have a final look over here. Ooh, we're running out of time.
I know. I was going to tell you, but sometimes.
Let me just finish off Ridley. Because Ridley, I forgot what color I wanted to give him.
Do you have any blue yet?
I have Ruby has a blue background.
What about yellow?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Cadmium yellow.
Oh, my snuggly girl. Okay, that's more. Thank you for warming me up. Yes, you did a good job. Yes.
He desperately needs some pupils, too.
He kind of looks like he's possessed.
He looks like little Orphan Annie. What was little Orphan Annie's dog's name? Sandy.
Sandy.
Where did I come up with that?
Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, really looks a little woebegone, but that's okay. That's kind of what he is. He's soulful, I think was the word that they used.
I think you somehow managed to make Ridley look like all lab. You didn't really get the boxer part of it.
Yeah, well, that's a subtle thing that you need more talent than I have to accomplish. What do you think makes him more more boxer? because he has a kind of a biggish nose.
I mean, the neck is too thick, I think. You know, like the boxer is more of a slender build than a lab.
Yeah, well, all I can do is live with regret at this point. Let's have a look at where we are.
You gotta land this plane. It's time to be done.
All right. There we go.
Great job,
A
babe.
full array of nice-looking animals ready to be picked up.
Yeah.
Well, good. I think we did a good job.
I'm proud of you, babe.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of here. So, JJ, do you have any final thoughts?
No.
No? Okay. We're done then. Thank you for joining us. I would love to see your dogs. Who knows? Maybe by next week they'll all have been adopted, thanks to our efforts. So what I'd like you to do is take a picture and post it on Instagram, on Facebook, here on YouTube, or in the schoolyard if you're a member, and put the tag that is right there. It says hashtag SBS Draw With Me, SBS Sketchbook School, Draw With Me, and that way we can track it down and find it. So put that there, we will find it, and next week we'll have a parade of these wonderful dogs. Danny'sEssays.com is my weekly essay. Actually, this month I'm doing 2 essays a week in celebration of my book, and you can get it for free. Go to Danny'sEssays.com. Also, consider becoming a member. If you become a member of this channel, you can draw with us on Wednesday as well, which is what we did yesterday. In fact, we did an interesting thing yesterday. We took a drawing that we've done in the past and redrew it to see how it would be different. And that was an interesting experience. I posted the one that I did here on the channel. You can see it. And, so each week we do something like that. We do an interesting exercise, or we study an artist and we do something cool. So it's just a couple bucks a month to become a member, and you can do it, and why not? What else? Subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell, because then you'll be reminded next week when we meet. Again, we always meet 9 a.m. Pacific on Thursdays. We've done it for coming up 6 years now. We've been doing it. 6 years we've been doing this, and you can do it with us again. So thanks for being here.
And make it anyway. You'll have it in time for Christmas.
Yes. If you order the book, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, you want to hold it up?
Ah, yes, the book. Make it anyway. I think it's a nice book. It smells good too. And where do you get a hardcover book for $13.13? Nowhere.
I can tell you where.
Well, you probably can get one at Costco or something. Where?
On Amazon, you can get this book.
That's where you can get this one. Make it anyway. Essays that I have written.
Yeah, we're giving it to you.
It's the second collection of essays. You Do You was the last collection. So, but yeah.
All right, that's it. We're done.
We're done.
We'll see you next week.
You heard JJ. We're done. We're out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for drawing dogs. See you again. Bye.